Greetings from the janitor's closet, where everything is green flavor. It smells just like it looks. I don't really understand why we can't get some lavender sage involved in the world of janitorial supplies, but for some reason it's just got to be this weird minty green stuff. I just had a couple thoughts this morning. I was thinking about, we had another morning meeting, and our big morning meeting this morning, and there's lots of knuckle cracking and pin clicking going on. There's another sort of supervisor who, whenever we have the meeting, he just cannot quit clicking his pen, or he'll move his paper and look underneath at the other paper even though he doesn't need to, and he'll move his paper back, and then he'll check underneath, but sometimes there's not even anything underneath. He's just got these weird not quirks, I guess we could call them clicks also, but it just made me think of, let's say that we were cavemen, and every day we kind of get up and we do the same thing. We have our cave women there, and we probably get up and we go hunt some berries or hunt some food, and then we come back, maybe we build a stone wall or do something, but let's just imagine that one day one of the other cavemen just shows up with a clipboard and starts talking about what we're going to do the next Monday, and then every day he starts to do that. Well, let's say it's a stone tablet, because back then, and then we don't really accomplish anything, but we just keep talking about the same stuff. And I think that just after about 2 or 3 days of that the rest of cavemen, that we would just smash them in the head and be done with them, because it's all just bullshit. But there's something about this modern world and the hierarchy. Well, and that's another thing. If just one of the cavemen just said, hey, today I'm not going to go hunt berries and get food with you guys, kill a tiger or whatever, how about I'll stay here in my little cave office, and you guys go out there and do all the work and everything, and then I'll just plan what we're going to do, even though everybody already knew what they were going to do anyways. Nobody really needed a meeting about the hunting or the berry gathering before, but now all of a sudden there's a hunting berry gathering manager. I think we would just smash him in the head right away with a big rock, or maybe throw him off a cliff or something like that. But for some reason in today's world, we act like it's normal, and we just put up with it, and everybody even feels like it's a good thing, so I don't know, I don't get it. I've been thinking about being a substitute teacher a little bit more lately, and I've been watching some videos about teachers and what they hate about their jobs and how bad the kids are and stuff, and I'm just like, holy smokes, I don't know if I can deal with the kids, and then, or maybe even the kids' parents, or I don't even know how much I'd have to deal with them, or I'm just thinking of my own experience with substitutes, but that was a long time ago, and they were just guys who came in, and we would just do what we were supposed to do, and he would just read a book or something, and that's kind of how I imagine it. But nowadays the kids, I have a feeling that they're a real handful, so I'm not sure about that. And so I've been thinking a lot about, okay, well, what am I going to do? What in the hell am I going to do? I've been thinking more about the, Brian's home service business, trying to get that going some more. That seems to be really the only thing where I could be my own boss and kind of do stuff. And then I like building things, and I especially like being a carpenter and cutting wood. I love the smell of wood when you cut it, and working with it, and I feel like I've gotten good at it. But I just don't want to work on some Mexican framing crew, or just work for some shitty contractor boss like I've always gotten into in the past, so I don't know. But the summer's going to be clicking by here, and I really got to figure it out. And this job, man, it's just so hard. The morning meetings, it's just hard to get excited about it. The work, the cleaning the bathroom's my favorite part of the whole day. Today we got to do some Memorial Day prep that's I don't know, weed whacking and some other stuff, and I don't know. The rest of it's not too, let's just say, not too exciting. I'm not too excited about it, but uh, I don't know. And then the tile job I have this weekend coming off because the guy ran out of money, but he'll have some more. And but even if he's out of money, I'm gonna give him a couple more days of work because there was some stuff I wanted to accomplish. And his wife said that she would wrap a necklace, like a stone that I found on Antelope Island, and that she would wrap it and make a necklace. So I thought I'd just trade him out some time for that. And this guy's really helped me to get on my feet and afford the parts for my motorbike and all that stuff. So even though I'm trading work for money, I feel like I still owe him, and maybe like I could have been faster with all the tile project because it does seem like it's taking forever. And it's my first time with this, so I'm sure that it's taken me longer than it would a professional, so well, whatever. But so that's all I got for today. Thanks for listening to me.